Merhabalar. Horizon Forbidden West geri dönüş yaptım. Kaldığım yerden devam edeceğim. Oyunda epey ilerledim. Bundan bir önceki oynayışımda hatta biraz değil neredeyse yan görev odaklı gitmiştim. Ama bu sefer ana görevi teslim edeceğim herkesimize. Orada senaryo kesin dallanıp budaklanır, böyle bir geniş bir alana yayılır. Artık orada başımıza ne gelir ne gelmez göreceğiz. Sonrasında şöyle bir de yayının durumuna bakayım. İyi. Yok gibi. Açıla dururken ben de ayarlarım. Arada mobilden de bakıyorum da yayına. Tamam. Çok görevler var. Evler var. Çok buraya batıya gidiyor. Onu sonraya bırakıyorum. Bu da batıya gidiyor. Ona gidene kadar şuradaki soru işaretlerini yaparım yani. Gerek yok. İş görevlerinde yine batıda. Bu yapılabilir ama olur. Sonra bunu yaparım bir ara. Çok batıda. Ya açılış şunla yapsak olur ya. Böyle bir kendime geleyim. Bir ısınma olsun. Sonra ana görevi teslim edeyim. Üst kattaymış. Tırmanma yolu varmış. Buradan hızlı seyahatle gidelim. Tamam. Evimi alayım şurada. Hop, yanlış. 62 saat olmuş oyun ya. Su gibi geçti valla oyunun hikayesi. Taraftan mı gidelim? Mühimmatlar. Var. Nereden buranın çıkışı? Kat. Da zirveye çıkış çok zor burada ya. Nasıl olacak bakalım. Deneyelim, şuradan bir başlayalım. Biraz zorlayacak gibi bizi ama. Ablacığım niye bekliyor? Bak şimdi, salaklığa bakar mısın? Dakika bir, gol bir. Sen ne Assassin's Creed'lerin zıplama mekaniği ne güzel. Adam düz duvara tırmanıyor be. Böyle çıkıntılı da olması gerekmiyor. Burada tırmanacak bir yer var mı? Sağda var sanki. Oğlum nasıl yaptınız lan burayı? Zaten ağaçların, nesnelerin arkasında takılı kalma olayına bayılıyorum sizin yapımcı firma. Bok gibi bir görsellik yapmışsınız bu noktada. Oğlum niye böylesiniz lan? Allah Allah. Buraya uçma olayını öğrendikten sonra mı geleceğiz acaba? Hani onun görevi mi? Eğer öyleyse hani insan bir uyarı verir yani. Bak mesela ne ağacın arkasında kalıyor. Lan şu kamera ayarının yapamayacak kadar acemi firma değilsiniz lan koçlarım benim. Galiba öyle olacak. Buraya tırmanamayacağız. Biz buraya tırmanamayacağız ya. Hiç sizinle uğraşamam arkadaşım ben sizin görevinizle. Şu save noktasını da açayım. Yardıra yardıra ana göreve giderim. Baksana buraya tırmanacak yer yok. Solda var mı yoksa? Yok abicim. Buraya uçarak gelinir anca. Gider ana görevimi yaparım. Ne uğraşacağım? İşte oyunun saçmalığı. Yani tırmanma mekaniği bu noktada kötü. Oyun bizi uyarmıyor da. Yükleme ekranları ne kadar güzel. Evler çok zahmetli yapmışlar ya. Evleme bilmem ne olayını. Hızlı sev Allah'tan var. Hadi ablacığım hızlı hızlı. Ablacığım hızlı. Poseidon'u vereceğiz da. Geleceğim bekle. Aynen bekle.
Okay, data modules in.
Hop. Las Vegas bak bu güzel ha.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock
Ha süpersin.
rooms within the facility.
Got it. Hi, Gaia.
Hello, Aloy.
So there's a few people here now, and they're learning. All about you, the ancient world. Almost like what was supposed to happen before Apollo was purged.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
When I dove down into Vegas, I found data about the man who built the dome over the city, Stanley Chen. It turns out he was a member of Far Zenith. But if he loved Vegas so much, why did he abandon it? Why not try to save it?
The Zeniths, at their core, have proven to be exceptional survivalists. Faced with overwhelming odds of extinction, they chose to flee.
Even still, what he achieved. Water to the wasteland, an entire city brought back to life. 1,000 years later, the whole place was still on standby, just waiting for someone to come along and wake it up. Were you able to make use of Poseidon?
Yes. Many rivers, streams, and lakes associated with the regional watershed have been detoxified. As a result, red algae growth levels have seen a marked decline. According to my data, however, it appears a localized occurrence of red algae continues to persist near the coast.
Maybe I'll look into it when I can. So, Poseidon spent the last 20 years hiding out in Las Vegas. From the data I found, it seems the city had an advanced water reclamation system. Is that why Poseidon went there?
Most likely. In an effort to protect itself, Poseidon sought out a safe harbor where it could access water supply functions. There, buried and encased in a protective dome, it could guard against any threats.
Like 3 Oseram showmen?
I suspect that was not the first time it felt the need to repel trespassers.
I'll be off.
Farewell, for now.
Ya bak bekletiyor. Menüye basıyoruz. Menü... Oho! Hah. Sadece şu menünün açılmasını bile beklemek üzüyor ya. Bir de PlayStation 4 Pro yani bu cihaz. Hani 5 değil ama olsun. Ha hoş geldin. Aynen aynen. Ya dedim kaldığım yerden devam edeyim dedim. Hikayeye odaklı gideyim. Aa körük sır taze dokuması lazımmış. Bir tane var elimde. Körük sırt yapmam lazım. Bunu ekledim galiba. Ne eklemedim. Bunları da ekleyebilirim. Açayım açmayayım diye düşündüm. Dedim ki vakit varken bari yapayım. Oynayayım biraz daha. 2 parça halinde olması daha iyi oldu. İlaç üretimi. İlaç var. Abi yeşilleri ne yapayım ben yeşil ilaç ya? Arınma ilacı. 5 tane arınma ilacını ben ne yapayım? Dur ya şu arınma ilaçlarından benim kurtulmam lazım. Nerede bunlar benim envanterimde ya? Ha, atamıyoruz da. Kullanayım bari ya. Hop. Kullan. Lazım ya, arınma ilacı. Ya hiç bakmadım bile ya. Duydum internette bir şeyler, dediğin gibi. Şey yapmışlar. Böyle resim boyama mı, bir şeyler yapmışlar. Ama hiç sallamadım. Öyle ne coin ne NFT hiçbir şeyine girişmediğim için hayatta. Onlar eksik kalsın hayatta benim için diyordum. 2. Ne var şimdi bende? Ben de anlamadım o yüzden. Okudum ama birileri bir şeyler yapmış. Resim boyamış. Bir şeyler olmuş. Yani o kadarını biliyorum. Ama ne doğru ne yanlış. Gerisine hani emin değilim. Burası benim odam değil. Burası da benim odam değil.
The world is in peril and we fight
Ben konuşma balona çıkacak mı?
performed any more miracles.
If staying alive counts.
Eğitim bakalım.
Anything else you've been looking at with that focus?
Gaia showed me the knowledge you recovered out in the desert. I am no chaplain, but I'd be curious to test if something I read is true.
What is it?
The old ones believed one could hear the great waters, even in the middle of the desert, if you carried the carcass of a water animal with you. They called them seashells.
That sounds kind of gross. I better head out.
Be vigilant out there.
Huh. The door's unlocked now. There's a lot of equipment in here. Gaia, what was all this for?
This room was designed for management of the facility's vast seed banks. From here, control center operatives would have monitored new crop rotations into the automated farmlands, now known as Plainsong.
I see. According to this console, there are still thousands of plant samples stored deep below the facility. I could ask Gaia about them the next time I talk to her.
Welcome back.
Hey Gaia, it's me.
Hello, Aloy. Did you wish to continue our discussion?
I found some data in one of the rooms you unlocked. It mentioned that there are still functional seed banks beneath this facility. Why is it there?
My predecessor was tasked with reconstituting the biosphere with primary and secondary plant species.
Mantıklı.
Had everything gone according to plan, humans would have eventually been able to introduce tertiary species, including new crops.
Can we access them now?
Unfortunately, it will have to wait. I require control over the machines in order to access and distribute the preserved seed stock.
And for that we need Hephaestus. It's something to look into later then.
Mantıklı.
I guess I...
As you
And she's back.
I found out who's running the Sons of Prometheus. A woman named Sarah.
Oh no. Remember how Durval had a band of freebooters that retaliated against the Karja? She was one of them. First female tinker in the claim to run her own forge. But when her family got killed in the Red Raids, she went bad. Real bad. I thought she was dead, though. Taken out by one of Murad's guys.
Well, she's not. And she wants revenge against the Karja. We have to find out where she's operating from, and stop her.
I haven't had any luck finding someone with a focus at chain scrapes, so I'll be scouting out Baron Light next.
I'll keep tracking her lackeys out west.
We'll find her. We have to. It's thugs like her who murdered my sister.
You should know. Silence is involved with the Sons of Prometheus. He's the one who gave them the override tech to begin with.
Why doesn't that surprise me? That's probably all part of some master plan, huh?
At least we know we're good at wrecking those.
Damn straight.
I see you've got strike set up. Mind if I have a go at it?
Really? Sure. Let's do it.
Oyunu bir öğrenemedim.
Into the forge we go. I'm done. Let's see. Let's see what you got. My turn. All yours. Good thing for me you hit that armored spot. Ah! I had that machine right where I wanted it. And they're gone.
Oho.
Not gonna lie, I feel good about my odds right now. What should I do? You're up. Time to make a move.
Bu oyunu daha öğrenemedim ben. Kaybettim.
Rematch?
Yok. Bir ara öyle boş vakitte denemek lazım bu oyunu.
Back to business then.
And let me know if you find any sense of Prometheus in Barren Light.
I will. Don't worry.
I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning. Looks like some kind of maintenance space. I wonder where this leads. Power cells? Huh.
Hadi be, serin mi? Vallahi gündüzleri fena sıcak. Bakmasa.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Yeah, I guess it was. I don't think I should take this upstairs.
Yok yok ya, ben de cam açmayı severim, hani serin havayı. Biraz böyle şey olsun derim hani. Ama bu epey serin durumda. Daha kendine gelemedi hava. Aa, asansörmüş burası. Burada neyin ışıkları yandı ki biz böyle ışık yakmışız. Ama bu sene fena pişeceğiz gibime geliyor. Geçmişte de olmuştu ya böyle. Aşırı
Plugging in that power cell downstairs must have turned on these holograms.
aşırı soğuğun bu arkası olan yaz aşırı sıcak oluyordu ya. Umarım öyle olmaz da. Yok, bizde de yok ya, zaten gerekmiyor da. Zaten bu dönemde klima mı açılır be elektrik parasından, vallahi Allah korusun.
I'd better head out.
I wish you well.
Valla o elektrik faturasını ödeyecek hal kalmaz insanda. Evet, ana görevden devam. Ara sahneli ara görev, hadi bakalım. Ne olacak?
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I have learned enough.
And then?
One day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was a liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
What else can you tell us about Tilda?
She liked to talk about her paintings.
What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that?
She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect.
Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage?
She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files?
Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many.
They didn't interest you?
I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis.
Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use?
No. Any information about them was redacted.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel?
It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home.
And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it?
To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone.
So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view?
I could see white caps and hear waves crashing on rocks below.
and there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave. So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is. When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry, she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him, but he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath.
It's a little loud, Aaron.
Aloy. Is everything all right? It seemed like you and Varl were down in that basement for a while.
Yeah, everything's fine, I guess.
Well, okay. What can I do for you?
You still sifting through loads of data?
Yeah, it's interesting. There's lots of words. I thought maybe I could try finding things with more, pictures in it. Not much luck there, but I did find out about these holofilms. Like images put together to tell a story. They were made to look like they were the real thing. The Oseram like shows. I bet they pay a lot of shards for those hollows.
It seems like you're getting a hang of this data thing.
Yeah, it's been helpful. When I could make sense of anything. I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us. Only they let machines serve the stuff in bars. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. And that's half the fun. Now, you won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
How are things going around here?
Hey, you tell me. Varl's new girlfriend tried to kill me earlier.
What did you do?
I made one joke about how they, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
From the looks of it, the Utaru.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting her to be that fast.
Just try not to get hurt. I see someone's been playing Strike.
I'm just trying to get some practice in. Helps take my mind off things.
You should try playing Katalo. It's a Tanakh game. Maybe you'll learn something.
Oh, sure, Tanakh. Sure he won't try and kill me if I win?
Pretty sure. Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape. With everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink. Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my sister always said, anyways. You're more than welcome to have some.
Maybe another time. I should get going.
Back to reading, I guess. Do be careful out there.
Hey, got a sec?
Of course.
You brought up Rost before. I do think about him. You know, he was all I had. And he brought me up the best he could. Not only that, when Hades discovered who I was and sent the Eclipse after me, he sacrificed himself so I could survive. But that seems like ages ago. So much has happened since. What I'm doing now, I don't think he could even begin to understand it. The Sacred Lands were all he really knew. So I can't let myself dwell on him. Not with everything I have to do.
I understand. Sometimes when I think about my sister, about what she would have become if she had survived the Proving, it hurts. And I just need to bury it for a while. But only for a while, Aloy. You can't ignore it forever. Memories always come back. The ones that matter, anyway.
I know. But for now, the mission has to come first.
Fair enough.
It's hard to believe we're dealing with the original Zeniths. The same ones that left for Sirius 1,000 years ago.
To live on for so long, it doesn't seem natural.
Because it's not.
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding, any chance we can use that against them?
Sylens made sure that wasn't an option.
Why would he build something to hurt Far Zenith, yet allow them to capture you?
With Sylens, there's always an angle. We just don't know what it is yet. What do you make of this Tilda the Beta was talking about?
Well, the way she described it, I can't shake off the feeling that Tilda wanted something from Beta. Maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's clone? But whatever she wanted, I don't think she got it. If we knew what it was, maybe we could use it to our advantage somehow.
I don't know. I don't think Tilda and Elizabeth were on the best of terms.
Oh well. At least we can take some comfort in knowing the Zeniths don't trust each other.
Maybe. How's training?
Discovering something new about our past every day. When we first met, you asked me if I ever wondered what this world looked like when the old ones lived here. I thought it was strange at the time, but a lot has changed since I left the Embrace. Now I'm just trying to make sense of everything I thought I knew, and versus everything I know now.
The change is hard, but it gets easier over time. You feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with the Zeniths. To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to use when needed, like some sort of tool. Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like a slave.
Another reason we have to stop them. I should get back out there.
We'll be here if you need us.
Aloy,
Hey, how's everything going?
I am well, but Varl told me Beta's having a hard time adjusting to life here with us. I wish there was something I could do to help.
I'm not sure any of us can.
A tree won't bear fruit in a day. We'll do our best to make her feel welcome.
The Zeniths did a number on Beta. But she seems to trust Varl.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortals. Old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life and decay. I've never heard of anything so selfish. To deny our dying bodies to the earth. To doom the life that would bloom in their place. It's despicable.
Found anything else combing through that data?
Varl and I have been looking into the animals of the old world. Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming around than there are today. Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see them, even as holograms. Though I know that without Artemis or Apollo, that may prove difficult. At least I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used many of them as inspiration for her machines. Her memory honors them.
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data you found on something called a museum? From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them for all to see and learn from, like you've done here for us. Maybe one day more people will be able to use this place to learn the way we have.
That sounds crowded, but nice. Are you guys training with Erend as well?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
I've been told. Please tell me you weren't being serious, though.
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken bones. He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now. Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
Is there anything I can help with around here?
Oh, no. We're doing fine.
Are you okay?
You and Varl have been friends for a while.
I like to think so.
I was wondering, what do you know about his mother?
Oh.
That bad, huh?
Why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but I noticed he avoids talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw, but she could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
I should get going.
Good luck on your search.
Mind if we have a word?
Of course not.
Must be strange, seeing everything through a focus now.
I can see machines like never before. Their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal themselves to me. To think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful weapon I've ever possessed.
What do you think of this place? It must take some getting used to.
It's an efficient center of operations, and an acceptable training facility. Though it could use some more color.
Duly noted. Does it still hurt?
It comes and goes. I try not to think about it, but its absence is always present for me. It's difficult to explain.
I can't claim to understand. Only empathize.
Then you have my thanks.
Have you spoken with Erend at all?
I've had little chance to. I did see him bring some ale from out east.
That stuff's as bitter as salve-brush.
You get used to it, eventually. In fact, I wouldn't mind a drink myself.
I'm sure Aaron wouldn't mind sharing. I should get going.
If I can help in some way, say the word.
I will. Thank you.
I just think she talks a lot. You would too.
A whole army of machines to kick your sorry behind when she's fixed.
I guess I just better stand right.
Turning into an high school out here.
Yavaş yavaş batıya doğru keşfetmem lazım. Çok batı. Çok batı. Batı görevlerini bırakacağız. Böyle şuraları bir keşfedeceğim ben. Böyle. Ben buraları az çok açmışım.
I see you, champion. Sit, please. I hear that Oseram caravan down south is settling in nicely in our territory, bringing in all kinds of supplies from no man's land. They'd better hope our commander doesn't decide to supply them with a swift death instead.
I'm sure there's more important things on your commander's mind.
Kırık kilitler. Göreve bakalım. Güzel. Ne yapacağız onları? Daha önce gitmiştik.
I should check up on Porgif and his crew. See what they're up to.
If you walk
Daha önce gitmiştim ben onların yanına. Ha, orada. Oğlum sevle işte sevle.
out on a good trade.
source of that signal must be close.
About that collapsed tunnel? Sounds really dangerous.
Have I got news for you, Red? If you're thinking of going south where Moreland's boys hang out, better think again. Two sisters dropped by on their way there. One of them
Allah
almost
Allah.
made the whole damn camp explode.
I'm sure she didn't mean to. I hope.
Patlatamayan patlar. Allah Allah, yeni bir görev türü. Yani görev türü derken yeni bir görev. Bunlar bizim elemanlar. Ha tamam. Sonra uğrarım onlara.
Sounds like Della and Boomer were here,
It's you.
and they went on to
An
Las
honor.
Vegas.
Will it be a trade?
Maybe I should check in on them. See how they're doing. Everything okay there, Porgif?
Ah, my steel flame friend, behold.
Oh, your lockbox. The one I found in the tunnel.
Just the one.
Açamıyordur kesin.
It was bequeathed to me when my dear ma passed. Never could get the damn
Huh.
thing open, but the lock must have broken off when the rockbreaker attacked. Haven't seen its contents at long last. I want Martha to have it. My sister. She could use it more than me.
Hold on. If it was given to you, why couldn't you get it open?
I lost the key. You know how it is with small objects, big hands. Not that you know how it is exactly. I mean, your hands are dainty, of course. No, not dainty. Well forged. That's it.
Porgif.
All right, I stole the box. It was supposed to go to Martha, but I just wanted something of my ma's to remember her by.
So the box rightfully belongs to your sister, and now you want to return it. What was inside that made you change your mind?
Nothing. I just thought she'd want it back. She and my ma were close. Me, well, guess you could say I was always the stray spark.
All right, Porgif. Sounds like you want me to give this box to your sister. Where is she?
That is a good question. I know she was working in Chain Scrape last.
Huh. I have a friend there. I could ask her.
Ha! Well forged and well connected.
If I'm in the area, I will try to find your sister. At least to hear her side of the story.
Okay. Well, if you see Martha, tell her I still remember the flying keg.
I bet Petra would know where I can find Martha. I should pay her a visit the next time I'm in Chainscrape.
Oyunun en başı. Haha. Deriz ne olacak. Hızlı seyahat olmasa var ya, hayatta gidilmez oradan oraya. Oyunun ilk 10 saatin geçtiği bölgeler. Kaç tane alan geçiyorsun? Bilmek için. Vay vay vay. Amma uzak yapmışlar alanı. Yürüyerek gitmeye kalksam ya da bir binekle hayatta varılacak gibi değil.
So what's new, Aloy Machine Hunter?
Hey, I'm looking for an Osram named Marsa. She might be working here in Chainscrape. Do you know her?
Marsa? Yeah, of course. Tough gal. Puts her back into her work. Not like the drunken louts around here. Why are you looking for her?
I met her brother out west. He asked me to return a family heirloom to her.
Huh. I didn't know Marsa had a brother. Anyway, last I heard she was doing a job out by those old Karja signal towers. Northeast of here.
Thanks.
Ostrom family squabbles ain't pretty. Best of luck wading into that muck.
I'll, see you around, Petra.
Until next time.
Hey, Ray. Fancy a game of strike?
That's right. I thought it was gonna get me too. Oh, this'll really boil their broth. I know you and him don't get on, but... You know what we need? You remember Spartacus, right? Laughing about. We already got maps. You can call a few squiggles on a piece of paper a map. Sure. Okay. Shoot.
You hear about that traveling Osram crew?
I'll save this for a dyer. I don't think I can get past them. Guess I should leave it for now.
Nerede bu? Alan geniş mi? Ben daha önce bunu açmıştım. Lan oğlum çok kötü bir ışık geldi ya. Ters ışık ya. Ben buraya geldim. Ben burayı biliyorum. Oğlum sinyal kulesi diyor. Zaten burası sinyal kulesi. Manyak mısınız lan? Kafanız mı güzel?
This isn't getting anywhere. Petra said Portive's sister should be working. Marsa?
Yeah? What's it to— Oh, the Normie. How do you know my name?
I, met your brother Porguf out west. He asked me to give you this.
My ma's lockbox. That miserable chuff stole this from me. By the forge, he broke the lock too.
Actually, that was from a rock breaker.
Oh, so he's dead then?
No. After he saw what was inside, he wanted you to have it.
Oh, then I guess guilt finally caught up with him. Let's see here. A jewel. Surprised he didn't pocket it for himself. And a letter. It's from my mom. Her last wish was that I make amends with Porgov. That doesn't make sense. Porgov caused her, all the family, so much grief. Always running off to chase easy shit instead of helping Dad at the forge. Why would I—
Adam kesin yazdı koydu için onu.
If Porgov read that letter, then maybe he wants to make amends too. He also asked me to tell you that he remembers the flying keg.
That bug. When we were kids, we used to grab a metal panel and slide down this big hill. But one day, Porgov got the idea to use an old keg. He climbed inside and off he went. Only, he didn't stop at the bottom of the hill. That keg kept rolling with Porgov still inside, right off a ledge. You'd think the keg sprouted wings the way it soared. Then splash! Right into the lake. Thought he drowned for sure. But he lugged himself out onto the shore and shouted, "Again!"
Sounds like a good memory.
Think that might be the only time I can remember us not fighting. Just lying there by the lake, laughing till it hurt to breathe. When you met my brother, did he look okay?
As well as you can expect for someone out in the middle of the desert. You could see for yourself.
Nah. I mean, I heard some folks are headed out that way, but I don't know. I'll think about it. Thank you for bringing me this. Here, for your troubles.
Thank you. If you decide to go, you'll find your brother at a place called Camp Nowhere.
Of course he'd end up nowhere.
İyi. Küçük bir yan hikayeymiş. Şarja takıp hemen geliyor. Devam. Şimdi ana görevim aldı. Ha tamam. Abicim düşünsene bu yola gittiğimi. Oho. Soru işaretine gideceğim ya. Önce hatalı hızlı seyahat ya. Önce merkeze gidecektim ya. Çok hızlı seyahat harcadım. Biraz onları alayım da. 3 tane harcadık boş boşuna. 3 ikisi normalde de bu fazla oldu. Ne oldu lan? Niye yükleme ekranı geçti?
Better leave it alone for now.
Bence de. Lan yine balon yapmış kendine ya. Dur ya. Herkes de burada. Belamızı bulacağız yine konuşacağım. Ama binmeyelim ona.
It looks assembled.
Yes, yes. As promised. It's a veteran of numerous test flights by yours truly. All successes. No interruptions in the air.
No issues at all? How did you do it?
A complete top-to-bottom reimagining of the orb with an eye toward the ultimate in comfort and reliable air travel. And a stronger tether. 2 this time, in case one breaks.
Smart.
And safe. Peace of mind is included with every ascent and descent. I guarantee. What do you say? Word got around about our last adventure. Having you go up with me again would, encourage the more skittish in the crowd.
Gündüz.
Just
Gece olmaz.
okay. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, behold, as this fine, upstanding Nora and I take flight before your very eyes, let us ascend. Aloy, I swear you are my lucky charm. Oh, I've made a number of modifications to the orb.
Bakalım başımıza bu sefer ne gelecek?
Double stitch fabric, custom plating. Oh, and cushions.
Umarım bu sefer düşmeyiz.
Great gears, Aloy. The world beneath us. It's so grand. The ancient city from up here, it's so vast. Imagine all the people who came here in its heyday. occurs to me I should have written a manual for flying this contraption. You know, we should have uniforms for flying. Something eye-catching, but tasteful. That would be good for long airborne excursions, food and beverage service, and chairs. You would not believe the amount of work songs the Oseram have about steam. I wonder if... No, there has to be a weight limit. Besides, how would you get the machine to stay still? Wow. You could really lose something if you dropped it from up here. Thirsty. So how many kegs could orb this hold? This orb could revolutionize parcel delivery, faster communications with overnight shipments. No animals, though. Oh, I could turn this into an airborne hoteling. Wait, no. What about the plumbing issue? Huh. Years of Oseram medical theory were wrong. I made it into the air and my lungs didn't collapse.
Nasıl neresi ya? Tam kızın bizim baktığı yer, yuvarlak alan. Bu otel bölgesi. Tamam, gitmiştim. Harabe.
This version of the orb is so much better than the prototype. Not even a whiff of burnt hair. I don't know if the Tanakh would be interested in an orb or just want to blow it up. We should steer clear of them. Oh, you know who would love this? The Karja, huh? They could get so much closer to the sun this way.
Ne yükseldik be.
I had a bird once. He flew away one day. Sometimes I think I see him gliding in the air. I hope he's happy. At one point in the design, the orb was more of a cube. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking either. Oh, you know what would be a real spectacle? Orb races. Yeah, around pylons of fire. All things considered, I'm a lucky man. I'm doing what I love. Not everyone gets to do that. Yeah, if we can get more embers, the night sky is going to be the best show in the world.
Bunu kaydedeyim de. Güzel yakaladık. Aha. Bir de gece deneyelim çıkmayı. Aynen. Bir de gece sürüşü yapalım. Çok güzel görüntü ya. Vegas'ı bir de gece görelim. Buraları atlayabiliriz. İyi vallahi bunda Allah'tan aksiyon yaşamadık. Sadece bir çevre turu gibi bir şeydi.
Done now. Promise. Just let me know when you'd like me to take over. I wonder if... No, there has to be a weight limit. Besides, how would you get the machine to stay still? Wow. You could really lose something if you dropped it from up here. I'm thirsty. So how many kegs could orb this hold? This orb could revolutionize parcel delivery. Faster communication.
Yeter, inebiliriz artık aşağıya.
Travel higher and farther than you ever dreamed.
En azından Vegas'ı görmüş olduk. Havadan da. Yol yapmışlar artık. Her şeyin satıcısı gelmiş oraya, mekana. Ticaret merkezine dönüşüyor. Konuşamıyoruz. Görev başlangıcı olacak.
Anyone looking?
Oho, mekanı bildiğin insan doldurmuşlar.
Stemmer, did you need something?
As a new dream dawned for the adventuring trio, they returned to the depths of the formerly sunken city, where fortune was found behind every crumbling wall as a bulging keg bursts with free-flowing ale. That is, we broke our way into more of the ruins below, and in one of them, the wordsmith beheld a glimmering gizmo, a wonder among a sea of wonders. Alas, the gizmo lay beyond his grasp.
You saw some kind of gizmo but couldn't get it?
A door bars the way, locked by some confounded means. Moreland contemplated explosives, but Abaddon thought the odds of crushing the gizmo under rubble were too high. For once, the Shard counter's skepticism might be warranted. The old wordsmith's hopes were dashed, until a friend with a knack for performing the impossible returned from beyond the sands. Might I persuade you to venture beneath the desert once more?
I'll see what I can do. Where is this place?
Once you're down there, take a right at the statue of the giant man. The ruin rests beside a metal tower. And so our heroine went forth, and the wordsmith's hopes went with her.
Yıltılı geceler diye iş görevi için. Ben şeyi harcayayım da bir önce. Yetenekleri harcayalım. Ateş daha öndeydi sanki. Böyle biraz alanı büyütmüşler. Değil mi? Evet evet, öne doğru biraz çıkıntı yapmışlar kendilerini. Hemen alan kurabiliyorlar.
Glide in.
Hatta soru işareti çık.
Okay. There's the giant statue that Stemmer mentioned. The ruins should be nearby. Could try using acid ammo.
Allah Allah, soru işareti nerede lan? Burada değil. Çok ilginç. Bulacağız bakalım.
Wow. Water in my boots. Thanks to the data from the cauldrons, I can override tracker burrows now. A ruin beside a metal tower. The gizmo Stemmer's after should be inside.
Çok uzakta da.
Acid could work against that machine. Snap moss. I can get them on my side now that the override's fixed. Faster! I think I'm in the right place. Now, where's that gizmo? There. That must be the gizmo. Looks like this door needs a code to open. I should check around the ruin, see if I can find anything that might help.
Ne kadar büyük bir aha artık.
I don't think there's another way into the ruin out here. Maybe there's something I missed back inside. There's more of the ruin above. I think I can grapple my way up there.
İyi.
What's in here? Huh. So the gizmo's actually called an ornament. I found one of these in another ruin. It sounds like there are more out there. And it looks like there's part of a code. Might be for the door. I better keep looking around. Maybe I can find the rest of it. A hatch. Might lead to another part of the ruin. But how to get to it? There's an opening at the top of the fence. Could be a way in, if I can find a way to get up there. Those crates could help me reach the opening at the top of the fence. I can't pull this out. Looks like the crate on top's blocked. Can't be this close. There's a way to pull the top crate off. If I separate the crates, I can pull the bottom one out. I think I can pull the top crate off if I find the right spot.
Ah.
Maybe there's a way to pull the top crate off. Must be caught on something. There. Should be able to reach the opening now. Made it. Hot. I'm sweating everywhere. Let's see where this leads. I'm back outside. What else is up here? More of a ruin in there. Looks like the order.
Nasıldı? Bozuk veri 1.3.5'ti. Bak lazım. Veriyi bilmiyoruz. Bir üç beş 739 Çok yanlış. Ha, 6 haneli. 739 135'e de tam tersi.
Were part of something called the Knights of Lights holiday promotion? A way to celebrate old world holidays by changing the holograms above ground. But how? Well, the other part of the code's here too. I should have what I need to open the door.
Çıkarken rahat edeyim, şundan kurtulayım da. Kaçıyor lan. Buldum. Aa, yine şeyden mi çıkacağız kapıda?
A rush of air. There we go. I'm in. Got it. Time to head back up to Stemmer. Maybe we can figure out how to make this thing work. get it from my stash later. An image from the old world. Looks like part of the city inside the dome.
Nerede göreceğiz şimdi biz onu? Nasıl bir şey? Ha, şu taraftan bakıyoruz. Böyle olabilir mi? Ot. Ay Eloy ya Rabbim ya. Nasıl da düşersin sen öyle güzelim oradan aşağıya.
I can get a good view of the city from this overhang. Maybe I should try to line up the image here.
Burası uyuyor. Oldu ha, tamam. Çünkü uyudu. O kadar geldi mi oraya kadar? Heh. Orası cadde mi? Bildiğin buradan arabalar geçiyor. Bir dakika. Öyle bir çöküntü yaşamış ki buralar. Aa, Vegas Caddesi git gel yol böyle. Orada kamyonlar mamyonlar var. Neden olduğu belli oldu. Düşen bir ortam. Ha, şu o duruyor. Ha, şu yazı oraya yıkılmış. Güzel, çözdük. beklemediğimiz bir anda bunu çözdük. Yani burada. Hologram. Asansörü niye bozdu lan bunlar? Ya da nerede bu asansör? Kırılmış mıydı yoksa? Şu asansör orada. Lan oğlum asansör duruyor da biz mi kullanmıyoruz yoksa? Allah öyleyse var ya. Abla in. Abla solda. Bir dakika lan asansör. Yo. Bir dakika bakacağım şu asansöre. Asansör üst kattaymış ya. Hatalı işlem yapmışım. Asansör üst katta. Tabii ya asansörleyim çıksam ne kadar kolay. Bu yükleme ekranı ne gerek var şimdi? Ne saçma bir olay.
Who here dead? Where's the Norland?
As our heroine, Delver of the Deep, the Nora returned. But did she bring tidings of triumph or misfortune?
I got the gizmo, and it's not the only one I found. Here.
The old wordsmith, a keen spark in his eye and gratitude in his heart, held aloft the gizmo that had eluded him.
It's called an ornament, actually. Part of a set. I think there are more scattered in ruins beyond the desert. I might be able to track them down.
And so the mystery of the ornament deepened. For what purpose were these trinkets designed?
Something called the Knights of Light's holiday promotion. It's a way the old ones celebrated special occasions, I think.
Like feasts?
Kind of. I think a holiday marked a seasonal event.
And so does every feast in the claim. There's the Feast of the First Keg, the Feast of Fermentation, the All Hops Feast.
All about ale, huh? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Anyway, these ornaments could supposedly change the lights above ground, but I'm not sure how.
I recognize this marking. Saw the same on a little device we unearthed. Here.
It might be able to turn on the lights.
Time to find out. Which one should I try first?
Ramazan bayramı. Tabii ki Ramazan bayramı. Çok da güzel kelime. Bak yeni fark ettim.
Let's see this.
Bakalım neymiş. Abi Ramazan bayramı bir dakika. Var mı içinde öyle bir şey?
This must have been the feast of the crescent moon.
Oo, süper.
Every crescent moon. Could they? By the forge, that'd be a lot of feasts.
Vay.
Let me know if you find any more of those ornaments. I wonder what other holiday.
Aa bak, bu çok beğendim bu olayı. Valla ben burayı bununla tutacağım, söyleyeyim. Diğerlerine de bakacağım ama her yerde tamam. Videosunu da aldım kendim için bunu. Ramazan mı? Ben de diyorum oradaki yazılar hani yanlış tercüme hatası mı diye.
Aloy, this old
Yok, sonra tekrar döneceğim. Ramazan bayramına orada bırakacağız. Hepsine bakalım bir.
This one seems good.
Merak ettim.
I hope Abaddon is ready for this.
Tam neymiş, sırayla hepsine bakalım.
Beneath the cascade of golden leaves, the old wordsmith found himself reflecting in
Vay.
meditation of the mind and a calming of the spirit.
Çok farklı yok. Güzel. Şimdi diğerine geçelim.
The old wordsmith heart. So,
Hepsine bakacağım.
Let's put this one up.
by our hero. As sure as sparks kindle flame, this must have been some kind of winter festival. But what kind of beast is that? Almost looks like a fanghorn.
The nights I spend just gawking at those lights.
Güzel oldu bu. Vallahi beğendim.
From journeys unknown. So,
Hepsine bakalım.
Let's go with this one.
I'll get right to it. Why by the forge would the old ones celebrate some kind of green leaf?
It's for luck, I think.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
Devam edelim.
So,
Dahası var. Paskalya var. Çin yeni yılı var. Oo, hepsini koymuşlar. Daha da bulacağız demek ki.
to bring new life.
Paskalya'ymış ha. Yumurtalar mı uçacak yoksa? Ha.
What do rabbits, eggs, and flowers have to do with each other? Signs of spring, maybe.
Yeah, you!
Diğerine bakalım.
So,
Burada 4 var. 2 de orada var. Ha, daha gelecek. Çin yeni yılı.
Let's go with this one.
Acaba hangi bulunduğu oyunun üretildiği yıldaki yeni yıl mı olacak? Hangi hayvan acaba?
showers of sparks.
Ha, hepsi var. Ejderha.
They were celebrating. It must
Ha, zaten ejderhadır Çin yeni yılda orada. Ay, bu da güzel yapmışlar ha. Beğendim. Görüntü hoş duruyor gökyüzü. Ama biz ne yapıyoruz tabii ki? Ramazan bayramında bırakıyoruz gökyüzünü.
This one seems good.
I hope Abaddon is. The crescent moon rose above the ruins once again, like a sliver of glowing ember in the heart of a darkened.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
Tamam, bu kalacak. Biz artık bunu bırakacağız. Şimdi yakındaki şu göreve gideyim. Hı. Tamam abicim. Ramazan bayramı gösterisi kalsın. Böyle ışıkları diyelim daha doğrusu. Çok güzel oldu. Binanın ışığı da değişiyor mu onunla beraber? Dur bakayım. Ya bizim bina ejderha binası. Ama her yerde tam kalsın ya. Ben her Vegas'a geldiğimde buradan böyle Ramazan bayramı diye tam da güzel denk geldi ha. Hemen bir sev alayım. Oyuna koymaları güzel olmuş.
In an extremely hostile environment. We'll make a show of it. She's my sister, not an investment. Tell me where she went.
Be welcome, Outlander.
No, I refuse.
Ah, Red. Just who I need.
You know her? Great. Then tell her that going out there is a bad bet.
Well, you tell him he better crank out what he knows before I pummel him in.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down, Della. What's going on?
It's my sister, Boomer. She ran off into the desert. We had a fight. I told her we'd discuss it in the morning after we both had time to cool off. But when I woke up, she was gone. And Spectacles over here was the only one to see her leave. But he refuses to tell me which way she went.
You can't go striking off into the desert. You'll get lost. And if thirst doesn't kill you, the vanishing dread will. You know what happened to the Delvers who went out there last? No, you don't. No one does, because they didn't come back.
Well, what about my sister? She's out there all alone.
Maybe she's a sunk cost.
I'm asking you, Red. Help me find her.
What's the vanishing dread?
That's what Stemmer calls the machine that's
Oh.
out there. Sometimes you'll see it in the distance. A stationary blur of metal. It'll stay like that for hours. And then the next time you look, gone. Like it was never there.
But what kind of machine is it?
Don't know. No one's ever gone close enough to find out. A few of those delvers went out there once, but all they found was a bunch of sand dunes. But I don't care what it is. It's not gonna stop me from finding my sister.
The argument you had with Boomer? What was it about?
Well, it started out as the same old spark and boom. I found her tinkering with one of my prototypes, trying to add explosives, as usual. And when I reminded her that the last time she did that, she nearly burned the whole place down, she just looked at me and shrugged. Then we got into this whole scorched out mess about why we had to leave Chainscrape and come out here. And why, for the love of the Forge, she has to blow everything up.
And what did Boomer say?
Well, that's the thing. She didn't say anything. She just sat there, ignoring me. Even when I went to bed, not a word. And then, when I woke up in the morning, she was gone. She's never done that before. But knowing her, she's gonna get in some kind of trouble out there. And that's why I need to find her.
What brought you and Boomer out west?
Ah, that. There was an accident in Chainscrape.
An explosive accident?
Well, you know how Boomer is. So we grabbed our tools and skipped town. Heard about a caravan striking out west after some passage got reopened. Decided to join up.
But why come out here? You could have gone anywhere.
Can't really go back to the claim, and anywhere else is a little too inhabited. At least out here, there's less chance of collateral damage. Besides, this place is gonna be a destination one day, right? Dad always said, get in early.
If you think I can be bribed, know that I only take shards up front, no credit.
Maybe we got in too early.
If Boomer's lost in the desert, I might be able to find her.
I'm coming with you. All this is my fault anyway.
But you'll die.
Where did you last see her?
I suppose if you're with her, the odds of survival do go up. I thought I saw her heading towards the metal arches east of here.
Orada buluşalım.
Then that's where we'll start. I'll meet you at the arches.
Okay. Join me there as soon as you can.
Orada buluşuruz ablacığım. Ben bir geceyi gündüzü gece bir yapalım. Buraya gideyim de. Elemanla konuşunca hava değişimi olur yine. Aha evet. Gündüz. Hemen inerim şimdi. Hadi. hilal ay gündüz de gözüküyor. Tamam in ablacığım in. Tamam yeter bu kadar çok gezdik. Tamam abicim ben uğramam sana bir de. Hava değişimi için lazımdı. Gündüz de gözüküyor. Tamam artık. Vegas'ta Ramazan bayramı kutlaması olacak. Tüm gün. Tüm oyun Vegas'ta Ramazan bayramı var.
Not impressed with those lights at all.
Artık Las Vegas'ta dumandır. O kadar. Bu çiçekleri kırma aparatını bir bulabilsem. Aynen. Yukarı doğru nasıl bir mekanizma, yani nasıl bir şey kayıyoruz?
Those curves of metal must be the arches Abaddon mentioned. Della should be waiting for me there.
Scraps. Pull from the arches most likely.
Boomer's handiwork?
That's my bet, but no sign of Boomer.
Any idea why she'd be out this way?
Probably just wanted to get as far away from me as possible. During the fight, I snapped at her. Said some things I shouldn't have.
Everyone makes mistakes.
You know, back in the claim, she'd get into all kinds of trouble. Dad always said it was my job to look out for her.
We'll find her, Della. Let me look around for some tracks. There. Tracks. Looks like they lead out into the desert.
What were you thinking, Boomer?
Do you have any siblings, Red?
No.
Just sometimes she can really weird.
Abla ben gidiyorum. Sen gelecek mi? Konuşuyorsun uzakta ama.
We will.
Lan kim geçmiş? Da belasını aramaya gidiyor kesin bir yere. Hoppa.
Tracks end here, but looks like Boomer set out some traps around the ruin. Could break off its tail, stop one of its attacks. If we get rid of the machines, maybe we'll find out.
Pençe adımı hackleyebiliyor muydum ben ya? Sanki pençe adım hackleme vardı.
That signal must be close.
Pençe adım hackleyebilirsem. Hakikaten çok bakıyorsun ya. Bir gitsene sen ya. Heh. Şimdi geri gelecek birazdan. Tam buradan geçecek. Hadi arkadaşım gel ya. Hackleme oynuyor senin. Hadi. Gel buraya.
Razor sharp claws and on to the teeth. That thing's built to kill.
Ne olur gelme. Şu var. Ben bunu uzağa bırakayım da lazım olur. Araç sonuçta. Orada kalsın. Tamam. Diğerini hackleyeyim. Onu onlara saldırtırayım.
Harris sick with this heat.
Pençe adamı yakalayabileceğim bir yer var mı orada? Çok zor ya. Oo. O pençe adımdan hayır gelmez. Şunu ama öyle bir dairesel çiziyor ki etrafı aslında. Oho, her yere bundan kurmuş bu da. Şu gitsin, kazıyıcıyı ele geçireyim ben. Tek çare o. Gidiyor. Of. Koçum be. Böyle işte. Ya buraya gel, senin iyileşmen lazım, gel. Sana zarar verdi değil mi? Dur. Tamir edelim seni. Gel gitme. Aferin oğluma benim. Şu bombaları bir sökelim. Sana zarar vermesin. O patlıcan lan, yakında dur. Uzakta dur yani. Otobüs mü lan o? Vallahi otobüs. Tır mı, otobüs mü? Hoppa. Daha kendimi kurtaramadan patladım. Çok hızlı hareket ediyor. Bizden burada ne istiyor bu görev? Bir dakika. Biz onu uğraşırken. Makineleri öldür. Ulan bu benim makinem. Niye bunu öldüreyim lan? Heh. Dur bu tır. Hı. Ablacığım senin kız yok ortada. Yok abicim ya, bu kadar da. Patla patla.
Pouch is full, but my pack has room.
Alan büyük. Ararız. Bilinmeyen sığınak çıktı orada bak. Acaba içine mi saklandı? Bak buraya da gitmiş olabilir mi? Yo. Geride kaldı. Abla niye çıkamıyoruz? İyi, bilinmeyen sığınak buldum. Hayvanı burada çağırırım. Orada hayvan yok olur. Hepsini yok etmiş oluruz mantıken. Değil mi? Hah. Tamam koçum, artık sen buradasın. O artık burada kalsın. Saat 12 olmuş bile. Yarım saat, bir saat daha gider.
tracks end here, but looks like Boomer set out some traps around the ruin.
Ulan oyun görevi başa aldı.
If we get rid of the machines, maybe we'll find out.
İyi. Daha iyi benim için. Loot sayısı artar. Nereye gidiyorsun birader sen? Orada bekliyor şimdi bak. Eğlenceye bak. Geleceğim mi lan geri? Ne kaçak oynuyor lan bu?
Right into that one.
Ablacım yok ettik makineleri. Oyun bug'a mı girdi? Allah Allah. Yo geniş bir alandayım. Görmediğim makine mi var oyunda? Bir yerde bir saçmalık yaptı oyun ama. Hadi hayırlısı bakalım. Ne aptallığı var acaba onu düşünüyorum oyunun şu anda. Neden beni bekletiyor? Bak görevi başlatmıyor. Yo. Abla senin kardeş yok ortada. Abi saçmalığın daniskası şu anda oyun. Yemin ediyorum. Saçmalığın daniskası yani. Aptallığa bakar mısın? Makineleri öldür. Zaten makineleri öldürdüm. Bir tane sadece safıma çektim. Ama olmaz abi böyle. Kayıttan yeniden başla. Salak salak iş yaptı oyun ya. Ayıp ya. Lan oğlum ne yapmışsınız lan böyle görev dizaynını?
Source of that signal must be close.
Abla yürü yürü. Göreve gidiyoruz. Abla yürü. Ha, orada bekle sen tabii. Lan sen ne geliyorsun peşimden?
Sorry, Red. Can't follow you.
Tracks end here, but looks like Boomer set out some traps around the ruin.
Litter the area with explosives. But where is she?
If we get rid of the machines, maybe we'll find out.
You're going down!
Fading Forge! How much blaze did you put in these traps?
Fire and spit! Get him!
Boomer's traps came in handy.
Just like that! Take that!
Oğlum benim robotu da mı yok ettireceksin bana ya illa? Derdimiz o mu? Allah'ım çok önemli iş yaptık ya.
Right behind you.
She walks right into that one. Boomer! You here?
Bu da yok olacak. İlla.
Take a look in the ruins. Maybe we can figure out where she went.
Ya kendi makinemi bana yok ettirdi ya. Bulurum ben ondan başka bir daha. Sinir oldum ya. Ne güzel ben onu kendime almıştım ya.
This is Boomer's favorite hammer. She always makes a fuss whenever she misplaces it. She'd never leave it behind.
Maybe she had to leave in a hurry when the machines moved in.
Or something worse happened.
Hey, we don't know that. Let's look around. She might have.
Ya robotumu kestirtti bana ya.
Hold on, Boomer. We're coming.
There. Looks like she headed towards the hills.
Well, let's go.
İyimiz yok artık. Niye? Yok ettik çünkü hayvanı onun yüzünden. Ha oğlum benim az önce gittiğim taraf işte be. Allah Allah.
Some kind of wreck up on that cliff.
How did Boomer get up there?
Broken ladder. Must have collapsed as Boomer was climbing.
So how
This
are
way.
we gonna get up there?
Right. Scaling a big old cliff.
How you doing, Della?
Great? Yeah. Cling it to the side of this rock.
There's.
What was this place?
I don't know. It looks abandoned. A shelter.
What was this
And
place?
some kind of device. I don't know.
Looks like some of the
No.
components were
It
stripped.
looks abandoned. She must have brought it up here to tinker after the machines moved into her camp back at the ruin.
But where could she have gone from
No.
here?
It looks abandoned. That wreck down there looks promising. I don't know. But it looks
Well, there's one
abandoned.
thing
İyi sesler karıştı. Bravo size yaptığınız işi.
Just a shiny pile of salvage.
Come on. Let's go down and check it out.
Yok yok önce ben bir havayı gündüz yapacağım. Ablacım yok. Karanlıkta ben etraf gezmem. Sabah 9 gideriz. Güzelim robotumu bana kestirttiniz. Hı. Beklesin kardeşim bir zahmet senin. Oraya uğramış mıyım? Aa, hiç uğramadığım bir yer. Aa, arka taraflar. Sanki uçak böyle düşmüş, parçalana parçalana. Kısmı da orada uçağın. Tam böyle dövüş arenası bak. Yükseltiler var. Az sonra ben burada savaşacağım demeye getiriyor burada. Şunların tepesine çıkıyoruz ya.
Hey, look there. At the base of the wreck.
Tools. Bet you found another spot to tinker. Let's take a closer look.
Yeah, she was working on something here, all right. But where? Boomer?
Gotta finish this.
Boomer! What are you doing?
Too late.
Boomer, what did you...
Aa, ben kaçıyorum. Ne haliniz varsa görün.
Here they come.
Ben kaçıyorum. Ne haliniz varsa görün. Yani.
See, Boomer? This is exactly why I always say not to run off.
Senin karşın zaten sıkıntılı.
Leave Boomer alone, you walking scrappies. You see this? This arrow's for you.
Oğlum benim silahlarım hayvan gibi oldu. Beni durdurabileceğinizi mi sanıyorsunuz? Önde gidiyorum oyuna göre. Vallahi öldürürdü bence de. Buranın savaş alanı olduğu çok belliydi. Şu sopalar savaş alanlarında oluyor. Dedim ki burada belli. Burada bir çatışma olacak. Şimdi çünkü şöyle oluyor. Bunların tepelerine çıkıp düşmandan saklanabilme imkanı veriyor bana oyun. Ama sonrasında bunlar kırılıyor. Devam ediyoruz oynamaya. Zaten uçak enkazı çok belli burası da. Geniş bir alan.
Hey, Boomer.
Yes?
Your sister was really worried about you.
Look, I know you must still be angry, but you can't run off into the desert like that.
I didn't run. And I'm not angry.
You're not.
No. Why would I be angry?
Because of our fight. Because you ran away.
I didn't run.
Well, you left me.
I'd never leave you. You're my sister. I had an idea, so I went to find the parts. See?
A weapon.
This is just the payload carrier. The real secret are the boom discs. Throw one at a machine, slice and dice. And then it comes back until you throw it enough times, and then it goes boom. At least it's supposed to. I can't get it to come back.
Here, let me see. That's why. Pin here's off. Just needs a little cable around here. Done. Here, Red. Give it a try.
No, wait! Try it on the big machine. This way.
And there she goes. So you really didn't leave because of our fight?
No.
But you left camp without telling me.
You were sleeping.
Why didn't you wake me?
You said you didn't want to talk until the morning.
Well, yeah, but I meant about... I didn't mean literally.
Niye canlı bir makine üzerine deniyoruz? Orada bir tane bozulmuş makine vardı. Ona saldırsak ya. Niye belamızı arıyoruz?
How did you find your way to that old ruin?
I saw it when we left Camp Nowhere.
And you remembered how to get there?
Yep.
So what's this big machine we're after?
You'll see.
Ulan burada hangi makine var? Aha. Kaya kıran. Ya ablacığım sen belanı arıyorsun. Burada kaya kıran falan vardır kesin.
It's just down there.
Abla niye iniyoruz? Ben niye göremiyorum makineyi? Yok, belamızı arıyoruz biz. Bunun manyak kardeşi yüzünden biz belamızı arıyoruz.
There's nothing here.
Evet, yok, biliyorum ne çıkacağını.
Vanishing dreads. We'll hang out up here, Red. Show me.
Ben kaçar. Siz ne haliniz var? Aa, siz iki kardeş onunla eğlenirsiniz. Aha buymuş lan, bir şey olmaz. Ana, bombalar gitti lan. Lan ne boktan bombanın var ya. Ne buna yarıyor? Bizim salaklar nerede? Heh. Oo, tamam şu. Yaparım. Çok güzel silahım var yani, yemin ediyorum. Bir dakika ya, bende bundan daha iyisi yok mu? Yokmuş. Almamışım ki. Sıra lan. Ha, evet, sen raid yapsın her şeyi. Burada böyle bir robot mu varmış ya? Hiç beklemiyordum ben burada olduğunu. Senin be attığın şeye tüküreyim. Ya düşme abla, Allah rızası için düşme ya, ne olur ya. Allah rızası için ya, ne salak olay bu ya. Nerede bu zımbırtı robot ya? Bumcu, senin zaten bumcu kardeşin bir boka yarasaydı. Her şeyi biz yapalım zaten. Siz bir halta yaramayın kardeşler.
Did you see all of those sparks when it went down?
Oh, I did.
Bursting sparks, flying metal, ba-boom!
You okay?
Ever since we left the claim, I figured I could just hammer it into her head to quit it with the explosions. Everything would be better.
And after your fight, you thought you lost her because you were too hard on her.
Turns out I was wrong about that too. She doesn't see the world like I do. Where I see a problem, she sees a way to blast through it. And I guess that's okay. I wouldn't have gotten her back without you, Red.
Boomer's lucky to have you. As for the weapon...
Keep it. As thanks. You ready to head home? I think I just got a new idea for a prototype we can work on.
With explosions?
Oh, you bet.
Yes! Bye, Red!
Şurada direkt zaten şey var. Kaygan diş. Kaya kıran. Ona bulaşır mıyım şu anda? Giderim save noktama. Hı. Oyun beni nereye atıyor? Hangi göreve veriyor? Gerçeğin peşindeye veriyor. İyi. Sıkıntı yok. Saat de olmuş. Yeterli. Hızlı seyahatimi yapayım. Kamplardan birine. Sonrasında artık bir dahaki seferde şuraları bir ararım. Orası ana görev. Şuraları bir temizlerim. Böyle. Burada bir uzun boyun. Burada fabrika varmış. Uzun boyun burada varmış. Buradaki alana gideyim. Orada sonlandırayım artık. Yeterli. Vallahi yine ana senaryonun neler olacağına dair bir edinmiş oldum en azından. Bir miktarda. Güzel de ilerledi yani. Hala o çiçekleri kırma etme özelliğini açamadım. Açarız onu da hayırlısıyla. Ah. Mekana geldik. Vallahi burası her yere yakın diye burada olabildiğince kayıt almaya çalışıyorum. Malzemeler de iyi kötü var. Yemek ıvır zıvır. Büyük orta. Küçük 2. Orta 1. Büyük 2. Tamam küçükte kalsın şu. Buradan aşağı inemiyoruz değil mi?
I was right. The water's returning. Very slowly. It's a start, I guess.
Atlayıp da düşmeyelim içine.
Feud isn't going to help deal with the water shortage, that's for sure. Maybe I should try talking some sense into them.
Tamam. Sıkıntı yok. Güzel ilerledik. Oyun iyi gidiyor. Problemsiz. Artık bu noktada ben müsaade isteyeyim. İlerleyen günlerde tekrardan görüşmek üzere.